Hey campers, George here, back in the man cave. Cold rainy day today, winter is coming, hard and fast, and I am getting ready. As you know, I've been mudgy-fudging around with ice fishing for a long time, and I've been slowly gathering some stuff over the last couple of months. I got a one-man tip-up from Travis, his old one-man, and did some work on that. You may have seen the video. There'll be links in the description below. One of the things, and probably for now anyway, going to be my biggest expense for me to get into ice fishing on a more serious note, not so much going out and hanging out with friends, but actually going out on my own and seeing what this ice fishing is really all about, and hopefully learning, figuring it out. That's the plan. And with that in mind, Travis called me this weekend, well, last week, and said, there's a little ice show special going on down in Iowa, and he's looking to buy himself a two-man for him and his wife, Laura, to go fish again, because Laura is no fishing person. And she said, you know what? You want me to come fishing with you on the ice? I need certain things. And here they are. And he looked them up, and they sat down and figured out what they wanted. And he finally found the closest they could get to it. And he said, it's down there. Why don't you come down with me and let's have a look-see? And you never know, you might find a bargain on an auger. Because here we go. And here are the reasons I got it. And then we're going to unbox it quickly and let's have a look at it. Because what I know about ice augers is nothing. And we're about to find out right now. Now, I did know that I saved money doing this. That's all I know so far. So let's have a look-see at my new ice auger. And this is the StrikeMaster lithium 24-volt jobby. Let's check it out. So I'm going to pull everything out of the box here, and we'll throw it on the table and have a look-see. Okay. Quickly, what they say on the box here is this is the lithium 24, the lightest, most compact peak performance in its class. Life flight laser drill unit with fast-cutting laser blades. Now, when I was at the show and looking at this stuff, they had this with an 8-inch blade. And one thing I do know about ice fishing is that my foot is a little small to have an 8-inch hole in a one-man pop-up. That's a big hole. And I just know I'll get my foot in it or something, or drop something down. And Travis recommended that he really likes a 6-inch. So he spoke to the guy and he awed and ummed. He went to the boss, and the boss said, okay, give him the 6-inch, pull the 8-inch out. You know, I spoke to a lot of people at work and that ice fish a lot, have been doing it all their life. They grew up in Minnesota. The majority of them actually are using a hand drill with the blade on it, the ice auger on it, which connects to the hand drill, small, compact, and it works great. And with a lot of the new stuff like the K drill and that sort of thing, a lot of people went to that. And I looked at it really seriously. I thought, I want to get me a K drill and a drill. Well, do I need a drill? Because I have one. Then I started looking at what the drill you need, what the requirements are. And obviously brushless, needs to be a 20-volt battery, all this good stuff. And I started pricing it. And what I was looking at, actually, the drill bit, whatever you want to call it, the actual auger part of it, and you're looking at about $200, plus or minus. Now, if you want a drill that works, and with my drill, unfortunately, nobody could say, no problem there, that'll work. And I need a new drill. And if you want to get the right drill, you're looking at $200+. So there you are right off the bat at $400. That doesn't include tax, shipping, and good looks. I went shopping with Travis. We just wandered around. We went to different places. We looked at all the different augers. He told me what he thought of each one, why he has his, and he has a couple of ice augers. But his drill one he's using a DeWalt, I believe, and I think he has the K drill, and I think he also has a StrikeMaster. He said they work great for him. He really likes them, but he said pricing and what you need, and first out the bat, this is a good deal. Let's go to Iowa and see if we can get it there when I'm looking at the tent. And of course we got the bargain on that, so I decided on that. And that is the long story of the whole of it. And I'm pretty excited. This is not a separate drill or anything like that. It's an all-in-one thing, all from StrikeMaster. And as you can see, Lithium 24 is the one I got with a 6-inch blade. Let's get this stuff out of here. So it comes in this box, and like I said, they changed the blade. And here I have the blade here. Let's see if you can see it. Here it is here. And of course it has the adapter to go onto the actual unit, which is an all-in-one unit. And here's the blade, and it has the cover on the blade. I'll take that off so we can have a look-see. And you don't want to lose this, you want to keep that. So here you can see it's a 6-inch blade. So I think all the fish I'm going to catch, I'll get out of this hole. And here you can see the blade. And I can't believe how sharp these are. Anyway, they're obviously interchangeable. If they need to be sharpened, you can sharpen them. They all look the same, whether it's an 8 or a 6-inch. It's just the size that's different. It says here, caution, check all fasteners before use. Cutting blades are extremely sharp. Keep away from the body. Yeah, well, you know, Georgian sharp and shiny things. Anyway, so there it is here. This is the StrikeMaster 6-inch. And I believe they call this the Light Flight Laser Drill. And you have your cover here, obviously, to keep your blades covered, keep the blade safe, and you safe. So you need to put that back on. So there we have the blade. This is very exciting. I'm pretty excited about this. So there we have the blade. And then the unit, they have this big box. They have this huge box. And it's all the blade. And there is another box in here. Before you return your order, contact StrikeMaster customer service and email contact information. So I don't want to lose that for Justin. So there's just packaging stuff in here, obviously to hold it all. Look what I found. And if I remember correctly, the doogie that sold me this, he said that there is an Allen key involved with this. And he said to me, there is a place on here, and I believe it's on the actual drive, that you need to keep this so you can hook it all up. Obviously, you've got Allen keys somewhere here. That's small. This is big. Huh. Oh, here it is here. This fits this one here. So this is how you would attach it to the unit. And we'll see that. So be careful. Don't lose your Allen key. Inside here we have a box. Ooh, Ice Augers model LTV-PH, description 24 volt Ice Auger, made in China. The horror. And let's see what we've got our grubbies on here. So like I said, we got the drill, 6-inch Allen key, don't lose it. Apparently there is a place on this unit to put the Allen key, so I'm hoping. We're opening it up here. We have a manual. And this says StrikeMaster Lithium 24 volt quick start guide. They have one here. So it does have it in. We'll get to that. So that's a quick start. Keep that. And then we've got owner's manual for the Lithium 24 StrikeMaster. And yeah, it's in English, fortunately. Which is a good thing. And it's got specifications, quick start, safety information, symbols, know your Ice Auger, assembly, operation, maintenance, and troubleshooting. Comes with a charger, allegedly, and a battery. Oh, speaking of battery, Remember at the start I gave you the reasons for getting these? This comes with one battery, obviously a 24 volt battery. It is specific for this, and it does have a quick charge unit. It does quick charge pretty quickly from what I'm seeing. I remember reading something on the box about the quick charge. It's very quick. With that in mind, the guy said to me, how many holes do you drill? Well, I thought you just needed one. But Travis said to me, a lot of people run around and drill, check it out, drill, check it out, drill, check it out, fish. Set up there and start fishing. And he said some people will drill 20 holes in a day. Me, not so much. If I have to drill 20 holes, I'm not finding any fish. I'm going home. It's cold. As the guy said to me, you might want to think about getting a second battery if you drill a lot of holes. Right now, I don't intend to do that. I do understand that you've got to go out and find the fish. So you trudge around on the ice or ride around on your four-wheeler or whatever, however you get around, and you're looking at your map and you're drilling a hole and you're putting your Vexler or whatever down and looking for fish. And people run around and drill 10 holes, 20 holes until they find the spot they want. They'll drill a bunch of holes in a line to figure out where the fish are. I said, oh, okay, well, how much is another battery? Brace yourself, kiddos. $100 for one more battery. Until I thought about the drills that you get, the hand drills. That's not a lot more. They're around about the $80 range. You know, the guy said this will last longer than a hand drill battery. Okay, great. Still don't want it. If I do find that I will need the extra battery as I get more into the ice fishing and I understand what I'm doing and things like that, then I might just get another battery or two, depending. I know Travis has batteries. He has all DeVault stuff, all the same, all use the same batteries. He went that way, decided on what he's going to do and stuck to that. And whenever he bought a DeVault, for whatever he was using it for, he got the same battery. He made sure that the batteries all matched so he could mix and match. Enough on batteries. Let's move on. Register your product online to activate your warranty. So I will need to do that. So obviously I'll go online and get all the information I need and register it. That way, that's the start of your warranty. Then they've actually got that. So when you maintain it and you clean it up and you do that, pay attention to what the manufacturer says. We've got a little thing here, which is plastic and more plastic. And something fell out of that. The charger base. Here it is here. It says StrikeMaster Ice Augers, lithium 24 volt. Right there. And this is your quick charge base. Has a light on it. And it's got indicators showing where the battery end is, overheating, because you can see down here. But if you read your manual and things like that, that'll give you an explanation. I'm not going to get too deep into it. This is really just an unboxing. A lithium 24 volt StrikeMaster Augers battery, 4 amp hour lithium ion battery. And you can see it says it's a 24 volt, 4 amp hours. Putting it into your charger unit, you got to match it up. It just slides in. So it goes in there. Pull that out. It is in there pretty tight. My hands, not designed for this, but you can see it comes out. There's your latch on the actual battery. See there? And when you pull down, it releases it. You see it there. Okay. And voila, the head. Is there anything else in there besides packaging? Looking. Nope. As you can see, I'm all about this. I know exact terminology and everything. If you've been watching my videos, you know that. These foreigners, we guess at names. All right, I'm excited about this. I'm pretty excited. Look at this thing. It looks kind of very cool. Space agey. It's got a little, it's like a steering wheel. See that? Be on. Oh, look, safety. I've got it the wrong way. I thought that felt a little odd. There you go. Look at that. So you can't accidentally start it. You have to hit that dead man switch here. See that? I figured that out. And then look at this switch. It's the forward reverse switch. Didn't know that, did you? I can read it says there forward and reverse. So. Apparently the battery goes right on top here. If you look there, can you see there you've got the slots? And here is, look at that. They made a boo-boo at the shop, I think. Can you see that? So it does have a good spot there. I have an extra one apparently. Maybe they do just give you an extra one. Is that the same size? Yeah. Same size. So I've got a spare. Woot. Come on, let's put it together. I'm going to put it together. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. And what I'm going to do now is I have my spare hex wrench. This goes on here. If you look at the top here, can you see it in there? There's the bolt going through. And there's the hex head bolt. Okay. And that'll be what your wrench will fit. Now there is, if you turn it around, you'll see a smaller hex head. It's actually a stud. And what that is, it's got nothing to do with this part. It's actually holding this piece on here. So I can't believe how light this is. I'm surprised. I always thought they were heavier. But there again, I always assumed that these, whatever they're called, and they're in sections, are like a plastic, a PVC hard plastic. They're not cutters. They just bring the ice out that you're cutting up and get it out of the hole while it cuts, just like a drill. Looking at the shaft here, if you look on the handle, the head unit, see the hole in the shaft there? So that obviously is where the hex head bolt is going to go through. And I'm going to unscrew it out here. Let me take the bolt out. And right off I'm thinking, I'm going to see if I can find another one. Knowing me, I'll lose this. Get out on the ice and oops. So you might want to make sure you have a spare. I'm pretty sure it's going to be standard. If you go to a good hardware store, you could probably match this up. Obviously, to put it in, we're going to have to match. We've got to line up that hole, so that's going to be the issue. And it won't go on there, and I don't know why. Oh, because I didn't have it nice and flush. You want to line it up. So you can see I'm just going to line up the hole. There we are. Going to put the bolt in. And you can see it's now in there. And I'll try and zoom in on that. You can see it actually pushes in. Tighten it into there. I'm not going to tighten it down right now. I want to read the manual before I do anything more than that. And there you go. That's about as tight as I want to get it. I'm pretty excited. Let's see what we're doing here. I'm going to put the battery in. I'm not going to touch anything because I don't know if the battery's charged. I'd be surprised if it isn't. The manufacturers, when they send you a battery and everything, they typically say you need to charge it for so many hours or whatever before use. 9 times out of 10 I found it has a charge in it. Be aware of that. I'm going to put that in. It goes in there nice and snug. Look at that. And it sits on top, not at the bottom. Well, I suppose there isn't a top. This is a top, this is the bottom because you drilled down. Do you want to give it a try? I kind of want to. Let's see what happens. I'll try it out first and then show you if it's working. Okay, just as I thought. The battery is charged. It's not fully charged, I don't think, because I'm not getting an indication on the battery as to how it's doing. I'd rather charge it then. So I'm not going to do this a lot. It's probably not a good thing to do. You just want to make sure it actually runs and that's it. So you would select forward, reverse, and I'm going through this really quick. I haven't read the manual, so I'm assuming a lot of stuff here. Don't take my word for it. Up is forward, down is reverse. I'm going to start in forward. I can't start it until I hit the dead man switch on the bottom here, so you got to hold that in before starting it. And it will beep at you, and then as soon as you start going, as soon as you hit it, it'll start turning. So I'm going to be going forward first. It's kind of hard to show you this. I don't want to get too far away. And all I'm doing is I have the cover on the blade. Do this with the cover on. In fact, I wouldn't even hold it or put it onto the ground. I would hold it up and be very careful with it that it's not going to get away from you. Okay, so I've got the dead man switch. Now it does beep, and I think it's beeping because the battery's low. I'm not sure but there is a slight delay. You'll notice when I hit the button, slight delay, a second or two, and then it starts. So see that? And I'm going to go in reverse. So there you go. But like I said, read the manual before you're doing it. Very important with us to read the manual. It's not a cheap item to invest in that you're just going to willy-nilly it. You want to actually do what the manufacturer recommends. So before you get going on it, I just did that really quickly. That's as much as I'm going to do with it until I've charged the battery and read the manual. So I know it does work right now. So that's a good thing. Weight-wise, it's not that heavy. I thought it would be heavier, but it's not. It's pretty lightweight. Very excited. You're looking for an auger? You might want to have a look at one of these and see your options. However, if you are a contractor or something like that, or somebody who does a lot of work at home and you have drills, you can go online and type in there drill for an auger. You'll probably find that your drill will work with certain augers or are recommended for certain augers, and they do require some certain things for augers. So if that's the case, you're ahead of the game. You're going to save yourself about $200 right out the gate. But if you don't, and you're starting from scratch like me and my drill, I couldn't be positive it would work. Nobody could tell me it would work with it, so I decided to go with the all-in-one. StrikeMaster Ice Auger, the lithium 24. And here you have it here. And I did, just a reminder, mine is a 6-inch auger. The one that when I originally looked at it, did have the 8-inch on it. 8 inches is too big for me. It's just too much hole for me. Hopefully that gave you a bit better of an idea of what you're looking at. I'm an amateur. I know very little about ice fishing, enough just to be dangerous, and I'm looking to improve upon that this year. Ice is just around the corner, we hope. Winter's coming. Looking forward to this. So, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. And I'll be back digging holes in a couple of months or so. Or two. Who knows, I might even catch a fish. Just saying. Thanks for watching, and you all be safe out there. Remember, if you're going on the ice for the first time, make sure you're prepared. Find out a lot more about it. You want to make sure the ice is good for you. I'm just saying, be safe out there. Thanks for watching. Take care now.